Hi, and welcome back to Academic Reports in English. In this lesson, I'm going to look at how academic reports are organised. Whatever the length of your report, from a few hundred words to a long thesis, most of them have a three-part pattern: introduction, main body, and conclusion. Your teacher and most readers will expect this pattern, so it's good if you can learn how to use it. If you don't, your readers may be confused because it's not so clear. Okay, let's get to it. So the basic pattern is in three parts. The first section is called the introduction, and the third section is the conclusion. And these are both relatively short, and in different ways they give a summary of your report. I'll look at how to write an introduction and a conclusion in the next two lessons. Today we'll focus on the longest section, which is called the body. This is the main section of your report and is the part that you will spend most of your time writing. Okay, let's talk about the body. The body is made up of paragraphs. Now, a paragraph is one section that has one main idea, followed by some supporting information and details. So you write one paragraph about one topic, and then move to another topic, that's your second paragraph, and then maybe a third or fourth, or so on. It depends how long your report is. Okay, let's look at one example of a report and check out these features of organisation. There is a PDF with this lesson, which you can download. It's a short example of an academic report. The topic is about collaboration, which means working together. So before the next section, if it's possible, pause the video and read the report. And then I'll go through that report with you on the computer. Here is our model report. Let's just take you over the different parts of the organisation. So at the top we have the title. Collaboration is a key skill to overcome problems. And then the first paragraph is the introduction, and the last paragraph is the conclusion. In between the introduction and the conclusion are 5 body paragraphs, which are the main part of this report. You can see that between each paragraph is some white space. This is one way to separate your paragraphs. I really like this because the white space, I think, makes the report look good. However, not everybody uses the same system. Another very common way is to have a 4 or 5 letter indentation from the left hand side. So you need to check with your school or where you're doing your writing to see what kind of system for between paragraphs you need. Okay, let's jump in and see what makes up a body paragraph. So here again we have the title, collaboration is a key skill to overcome problems. Then we have our first paragraph, which is the introduction. And then we have our first body paragraph. Now, a body paragraph is basically divided into 2 parts. The first part is the first sentence, or usually the first sentence, and this is called a topic sentence. This is because it states what the topic of the paragraph is. So in academic writing, we try to be as clear as possible. And so by using a topic sentence, we state very clearly to the reader what the content of that paragraph will be. After the topic sentence, we have the rest of the paragraph, which provides support, information and details about the topic. So, in this case, let's have a look. The first sentence says, firstly, according to research, there are a number of advantages of collaborating over solving problems individually. So the topic here is number of advantages. So we can imagine that the rest of the paragraph will give us some advantages, tell us the advantages of collaboration. And if we have a look, we can see several advantages. generate a greater range of ideas, more alternative solutions. Working together can lead to the creation of completely new ideas. So we have 3 examples of advantages. Okay, let's have a look at a few more examples of topic sentences and the supporting information. If we look at body paragraph 2 and body paragraph 3, we can see that the topic sentences there both mention advantages. So in number 2, another advantage of collaboration is that it promotes independence and autonomy. And in paragraph 3, a further advantage of collaboration is that it can often be fun. So those 2 paragraphs together are talking about the advantages of collaboration. Those are the topics. And the examples, the supporting information includes a wide range of different solutions and strategies, and everyone understands the process clearly. And then collaboration, we can enjoy the process more and have fun, and also it's productive and creative. In body paragraph 4, I like to do something a little bit different. Just have a look at the supporting information. There are a number of barriers to collaboration, such as people being isolated from others, individuals being defensive about their responsibilities, and conflicts arising from the collaborative process. Perhaps the biggest barrier is that many people do not grow up learning how to collaborate. As a result, they don't know what kind of approaches they could take and what different kinds of collaborative processes they could use. Okay, so that's the supporting information, and I just want to give you 3 possible topic sentences and try to choose one of those, which is the most appropriate. Okay, we have 3 possible topic sentences. I'd like you to think which one might be the most appropriate. Okay, number 1. Collaboration usually consists of several stages in a complex process. And in the body, we do have the word process a couple of times. So it could be this one, but I'm not too sure that there are stages or there are different, that the main point is about the process. Okay, number 2. Collaboration is a great idea because it unites people. This is actually a good idea, but it's been mentioned earlier in the report, and the tone of this paragraph is about more negative things, about barriers. So I don't think it's the second one. So number 3, carrying out a successful collaboration is not necessarily easy. So I think this is probably the most appropriate one, because we're talking about barriers and problems and why people can't collaborate. So I think that means it's a difficult process sometimes. It's not easy. So I think it's number 3. Okay, let's uncover the blurred topic sentence and see what it says. On the other hand, carrying out a successful collaboration is not necessarily easy. So the answer was number 3. Okay, in this lesson we've learned about a common pattern of organisation for an academic report, and that means dividing it into 3 parts: the introduction, the body and the conclusion. Very often the first part of a body paragraph will have something called a topic sentence. This tells the reader what is in the paragraph, and the rest of the paragraph after the topic sentence gives details and supporting information. So think about your own reports. Generally, have you divided them into 3, into introduction, body, conclusion? Have you written topic sentences? Have you provided details and information? What I suggest you do now is take another look at our model report in the PDF and see if there are ways that you can learn from that report to improve your own writing. In the next lesson, I will take a closer look at how to write an introduction. Thank you.